Hi everyone, my name is Jokoya Kennedy, and I am really excited to be in class with you guys. Some names look familiar, but like a lot of them don't. So like I'm really looking forward just to kind of getting to know everyone and just learning about like the different experience that they've been having so far. So I'm just going to quickly go over these questions. So my first field placement was with Child Guidance Resource Center. It's a community-based mental health organization for children and adolescents. I've actually worked for the company for 4 years, but prior to, and sorry, not prior, but I've worked with the company for 4 years. I actually just work in the case management department, but for my internship, I actually worked in our outpatient department. So I did like individual and family therapy sessions with clients that were assigned to me, and then once a week, I also worked as the open access intake coordinator. So all of the referrals all the new clients that came in with referrals, I was kind of processing those referrals and kind of meeting with them to like complete different assessments to kind of determine which services would be most appropriate for the child. So I'll meet with like the parent and the child, but if the child was over 14, then they didn't necessarily have to have a parent there. So it was really fun, really exciting. I definitely learned a lot. Just how things are different with case management opposed to outpatient therapy. So that was fun. So a lot of my experience so far with working with families has come from when I was a case manager with Child Guidance, kind of just like meeting with parents and meeting with kids once a week, kind of like coordinating services and just making sure that all the kids' needs were met. But also I have some experience from when I worked with our county's children and youth department. So I was like an intake clinician, so like I was out like in the homes like investigating cases of like abuse and neglect and just things like truancy. So we did like a lot of like communicating with families both together as well as individually, just to kind of like figure out like what's going on with the family and how like children and youth can like better support them through like their issues and that sort of thing. So that was really fun, really exciting. I loved it, but it was just hard. So I feel like my family system growing up was like pretty normal. I am the youngest. And then it was just like my mom, my dad, my older brother, and my older sister. So I think it was like pretty normal for me. Like thinking about it, I mean, technically my brother and sister are like my half siblings. But my mom always raised us to kind of like not even have that title. It's weird because it's like I never really heard of like half siblings until like I was in like middle school, high school, and I'm like, whoa, well, technically they're my half siblings, but I just never really thought of it like that. So I feel like that for me, that's kind of different, just because like even now I kind of really don't like use that like technical term, but that's kind of it. But that was basically like the family structure. I'm kind of like excited because I'm about to like start my own family structure because I'm getting married, so that's cool. The role you might play in your own family. So like I said, I was the youngest. I was very more like outgoing than my other siblings, maybe a little too outgoing in high school. So that was kind of like harder for my mom because my mom was always like, "You're the social butterfly of the group," so like she really didn't have to like deal with like my older siblings and like them being involved in stuff or like maybe getting like phone calls home from school, but like that sort of thing, like because I was just a big talker, so she really didn't. So I feel like that was pretty much it, my role. But I don't think it kind of like impacts like my work with families now. I feel like even like though like I was like outgoing and then I was the youngest, like it kind of like gives me like a different perspective on things, but I don't think it like impacts me as a whole. I'm like I don't have like really any like burning questions, but I'm just like really excited for like this class. Like I said, I've had like some family experience, but I feel like the video that we had watched like this week, like I don't have like experience like with doing like a whole family section and like a whole like family session with like I think like my largest family session is like a mom and like the kid, or like the mom and the dad, like never like mom, dad, two kids, like. So I feel like I'm like looking forward to that sort of thing, because to me, like, you know, a family session could be just like me like talking with the mom, and like, so I'm like considering like that communication. But like I feel like with this class it's gonna like teach me like more about like how families work and how they communicate, and like how like there's different types of families. I feel like I know that there's different types of families, but like I really don't like know like the word for them, and like how like it impacts like things that happen, like and how they function. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, because you know, like I said, like, I mean, I guess you can say we have a blended family, but like I never really considered us a blended family. So I'm just really looking forward to see like the different things, and like how it like impacts like family dynamics and that sort of thing. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm looking forward to like seeing all your guys' videos and just seeing like how we do over these next 7 weeks. Thanks.